an elephant out of a room and say, there's no elephant there. I just saw the elephant. Like, it was humongous. Like, no. So, I don't know, but he really, back to Trump, I don't know where I'm going with this conversation, but he really showed that he's there for the people. I don't know how else to say it. I think I touched on it. It's like, you can come, all right, when you show that you care about people, people will really take that to heart. You don't forget that, especially when you're in need. And it just added on how much he cared, because the other candidate and the president didn't show, or have yet to show. Then after the fact, when he made another speech and he was saying how the president needs to come down there. Now, he wants to say, oh, I'm gonna come down there next week, and Hillary probably do the same thing. I'm going to go now. After, Trump said we should have came, and it's making everything, our, public relations are looking really bad now, even though they were bad, it's just worse. So, it's a shoo-in. I don't know how else to put it. It's a shoo-in. I don't want to just say that and people, it's not over. It's not over till it's over. It's like, the fight's over. Like, it's like, all right, whatever round it is, it's over. Like, for some reason, the ref's not calling the 10 count. The contender is down, laid out, like dead as a fish. Like, it's over. Like, I don't know what they're trying to. So I'm talking about the lying media, the prostitutes. I don't know what they try to. Like, they're trying to just put out such blatant, twisted lies. I don't know what they're trying to approve. Trying to I guess provide to their watchers, because no one is literally that stupid. Like, they even try to they don't even spin it, they just jump into another question when announcers will talk about what it means for Trump to go down and visit the people in Louisiana. They won't even they'll just try and literally jump to another subject. Well, I'm not worried about that, because you know what, he's hiring new employees and this, that, and the third, and I don't know about his tone, because now he's trying to switch it up, and he's conservative, he's a nice guy, and it's like, people don't care about that. Like, I guess more so, I'll say, let's put it like this, I'll say the Republican Party is definitely more united. It depends on the people, though. Like, the people who want a better economy, a better industry, a stronger, I guess, a stronger defense for the country, and that's military, that's borders, that's just pretty much law. I'll put it like that: a stronger law and a stronger enforcers of the law. Like, they're behind Trump, but everyone else who has something to lose are against Trump. Like, that's one way to look at it. Because if you look at what he's offering through his speeches and press conferences, what his plans are will not only unite a lot of citizens, but it's putting more money in your pocket. It's putting more finance in your pocket. So he's uniting them. So he's uniting those people who want those things done, but all the people who have made a living off of keeping, say, people down, whether it's economics, well, pretty much economy. Yeah, I'll say that. All the people who've made profit from you not profiting, they don't want it. And it's across the board. Whether it's businesses, corporations, government, quote unquote government officials. Like, I don't know how else to put it. And his economy plan is so profound. It's like whether you're African American, quote unquote, or I'll put it like this: if you're a citizen of this nation, right, quote unquote, United States of America, or U.S. or USA or United States, if you're looking to, or you're in the business of profit, of being prosperous, his plan is profound. And just take a look at, say, the minimum wage, what it actually should be. Like, look at this, look at like footage of the country before the fall of Detroit. Like, you want to see a middle class? That was a middle class. Like, you know what that would mean to bring that back? I know it's not gonna happen overnight, or maybe not even in a couple of months, if he's able to enact the plans that he have. But in time, it can really be booming. Like, I'll give him. He's already got 4 years, right? He's already got 4. He's definitely going to get 8 if he can bring the standard of living up to an actual middle class. Because, you know, people, you don't get raises since, what's it, like 18 years? What's full time now? Like 30 something, 30 hours, 35 hours. Benefits, or I guess it depends where you are. I can't say all benefits are good or bad, but we can talk about Obamacare though. We can talk about that taxation without representation. You can definitely get into that. And what was I gonna say? There can only I don't know how to say that. I had this thought, but I don't know how to say it. It's in the best interest for working American citizens. It's in your best interest to vote for Trump. I don't know how else to say it. Or even if you're not, let's say if you're not working, all right? Let's say if you're quote unquote downtrodden. Let's say if you're unemployed. Let's say if you're underemployed. Like, that would be your better option. It's I don't know, this. All right, say like this: the quote unquote African American. Again, I don't know if I said this, but money talks and BS, it just walks. Like, it really, we can have a conversation where, like, the factor is money. How much is this going to cost, or how much you're going to pay me? Now, if the community, let's say the jobs are coming back in. Let's say companies come to, let's say Philadelphia. Let's say Chicago. Let's say all cities. Let's say all cities from the Atlantic to the Pacific. If businesses come and say, you know what, due to the regulations being the way they are, it's profitable for us to come here and start a business, or bring back a business, or bring back an industry. If an African American, let's say an elder, male or female, if they see youth, and let's say the youth is not doing good, not like they're up to no good, but say they're unemployed, or maybe they're doing bad and they're into a lifestyle to raise finance that's outside of the law. If you would go to them and say, hey, why are you doing this? Won't you just go get a job at the mill, or won't you go down to the they just opened the GM factory on Broad Street. You should go down there and try and find some work. Like, okay, well, the first question, and this is universal. First question or second question will be, how much they paying? Like, what benefit is in it for me? Now, if the economy is booming, like it can be, because it's like, I don't know, it's like I Oh man, I don't want to use that analogy. I keep thinking of all these word analogies. It's like, for some reason, the pipes in this tub, for some reason, there's no water running through it. Like this, all this water is just sitting in the tub. Oh, well, the tub's plugged up. Remove the plug. And you just, all the water just flows down. That's just like the finance that can be made here, because we definitely have the labor, human resources. You definitely have the area to set up businesses and to fill in a lot of gaps. So it's like a tub full of water that just won't drain out because you got the plug in the drain. Now, I don't know if that's a good analogy, because, you know, drain is normally, you know, stuff's going down the drain. Actually, the finance is going down the drain, but the drain is shifted to other countries like China, Mexico, you know, we could just keep going on. Just think about all the outsourcing. Think about when you call say you go to a local business and you say, oh man, what did I do here? I got the wrong shirt, or I was overcharged, or I don't know, something where you have to call someone. Oh, let me call them up. Hello? And he's like, what? This is a weird accent. Where are you from? I can't tell you where I'm from. And it's like, is this outsourcing? This is crazy. Like, why is there outsourcing? We can't pay people here to do this job. It doesn't make any sense. But once you look into it, it's like, okay, I guess it does make sense. Like, when your quote unquote government has restrictions and taxes, that's just a better word to say it, taxes on businesses where it's profitable to produce products, have customer service representatives outside of your quote unquote country. It just seems it's deliberate.